What's going on, guys? My name is Shawnio, and today we're going to be having a look at one of my favourite Slayer bosses, Cerberus. Cerberus is a level 318 Hellhound boss located beneath the Taverley dungeon. You will need 91 Slayer to defeat Cerberus, which can be boosted, and you also must be on a Hellhound or a Cerberus task. The average GP per kill at Cerberus is 78k. A lot of that is sitting in the Primordial Crystal, valued at just over 21 mil. The drop rate for the crystals are 1 in 128, which means you will generally see one crystal every Hellhound task. To get to the Taverley dungeon, you can use a redirected house teleport tab to Taverley and run south. Alternatively, you can teleport to Falador, jump over the agility shortcut at the wall and run northwest. Cerberus's lair is located to the north in Taverley dungeon. If you have a high enough agility level, there are some nice shortcuts you can use here to get there a little quicker. Cerberus drops teleports called Keymaster teleports at a rate of 1 in 64. These teleports will teleport you directly to Cerberus's lair. Let's have a look at some of the melee setups we can take to Cerberus. The Arclight is a free and very effective weapon at Cerberus, which allows you to deal decent DPS in a very budget setup. Obviously, with upgrades you can increase your DPS and your average kill time, but as always, the very expensive upgrades result in only a few seconds increases in kills. Looking at the range setups now, a blowpipe is a cheap and effective weapon at Cerberus. Again, you can get decent DPS and kills per hour here in a fairly budget setup. Upgrading to a T-bow can be used to devastating effect, but again, it is a very expensive upgrade for only a few seconds increased in average kill time. In regards to your inventory, you're going to need some high healing food, your potions for boosting, prayer potions, and also remember to bring your wild pies if you do need to boost your Slayer level. If this is your first attempt at Cerberus, I recommend trying range first. This example shows why. In melee distance, the combination of multiple attacks can be difficult to deal with while you are learning. Now let's take a look at Cerberus's attacks and mechanics. The first attack, and every 10th attack after, will be a combo attack. This is 3 attacks which are always in the same order, being mage, then range, then melee. Cerberus also uses auto attacks, where he will randomly select one of his attacks, being either mage, range, or melee. Every 7th attack, only if Cerberus is under 400 HP, will be a ghost attack. Cerberus will call down 3 different color ghosts to attack you. The blue ghost will be mage, the green ghost will be range, and the red ghost will be melee. These ghosts attack will always be in a random order, and you will need to pray in this order accordingly. If you pray correctly, you will be drained 15 prayer points with a spectral shield or 30 without. If you pray incorrectly, you will take 30 damage. The final attack that Cerberus will use is the lava attack. This attack will only happen when Cerberus is below 200 health and will happen every 5th attack. This attack is started by Cerberus howling Grr. To deal with this attack, we simply need to be at least 2 tiles away from the lava placed on the floor. Let's have a look at the combo attack in more detail. This is what it looks like on a full speed clip. Breaking that down now, the first one you will see is a round ball, which is the mage attack. The second you will see is a spiky ball, which is the range attack. Finally, Cerberus's middle head will try and bite you, and this is the melee attack. The combo attack will always be in this order, and the attacks are 2 ticks apart. To deal with the combo attack, we will start with Protect from Mage. As soon as we see the mage attack, we will change to range. As soon as we see the range attack, we will change to melee, and as soon as the combo is finished, we will turn to mage as demonstrated in these clips. When I melee, I like to get my spec off and walk under Cerberus to delay the attack. Then it's the same principle. Once we see the mage attack, we pray range. Once we see the range attack, we pray melee. As mentioned, when the combo attack is finished, we're going to be protecting from Mage. Cerberus can use any of these attacks during his auto phase, during which time we want to be protecting from Mage. The Ghost attack will commence with Cerberus howling Aru. Shortly after, he will call down 3 different coloured ghosts. The red ghost will attack with melee, the blue ghost will attack with mage, and the green ghost will attack with range. The attack order will be from left to right as they appear on screen. In this example, it will be range first, second will be mage, and last will be melee. To deal with this ghost attack, we will start with protect from range. Once we see the attack animation of the green ghost, we will then change to protect from mage. Once we see the attack animation from the blue ghost, we will then change to protect from melee. Once we see the animation from the red ghost, we can then return to protect from mage. It is important to remember you will need at least 30 prayer points with a spectral shield to be able to correctly pray from each ghost. For this, I recommend to be at least 35 to be safe. Remember, the ghost attack will always come in a different order. As soon as Cerberus howls Aru, get ready to identify the ghosts and your prayers accordingly. I have a couple of examples here that you can watch for timing. This is a little tricky at first, but you will nail it with practice. It is also helpful to have your quick prayers set up with Protect from Mage in the appropriate boost. This is so when you're smited by the final ghost, you can quickly put on your quick prayers and resume DPSing on Cerberus. The final attack is the lava attack, and this is indicated by Cerberus calling Grr. For this attack, we just need to be 2 tiles away from any lava on the ground. That is, there must be at least 1 tile between you and the lava. This is easy to deal with in a range setup, as you will have time to move. In a melee setup, unfortunately, you will take at least some damage. Always be mindful that these attacks can stack up and you can get in some sticky situations. For example, you can get lava and ghosts coinciding shortly together. If you ever find yourself in an uncomfortable situation, eat up and get your HP to at least 90, so at least if you miss all the ghosts, hopefully you will still survive. Now let's tie all that information together and have a look at a full kill clip. As mentioned earlier, I like to get my BGS spec off first and walk under Cerberus to delay the first attack. First attack will be the combo attack, so my prayers are mage, then range, and then melee, and then returning protect from mage for the upcoming auto attacks. You will never get Cerberus below 200 HP by the 5th attack, so you do not need to worry about lava at this stage. However, with decent DPS, you can get ghosts by the 7th. In this example, Cerberus is under 400 HP by the 7th attack, so he does call ghosts. I quickly put on my spectral shield, identify the ghosts as they come down, being melee, mage, and then range. Once I'm smited by the final ghost, I put on my quick prayers and resume DPSing Cerberus. It is now the 11th attack, so Cerberus will use another combo. I generally tank these and don't flick my prayers. As Cerberus is below 400 HP, the 14th attack will be more ghosts. In this example, I've also got him below 200, so the 15th will also be lava. Firstly, I put on my spectral shield. I then dodge the lava, identify the ghost being range, melee, and then mage. I quickly eat up, get my prayer up, quick prayers on, and resume DPSing Cerberus. As mentioned earlier in the video, these attacks can stack up and can be fairly nasty to deal with. If you feel uncomfortable, make sure to eat up to at least 90 HP so you can survive the combination of attacks. I will now play a full kill clip in a range setup. I'm not going to commentate over this one, but I have included it so you can see what ranging Cerberus looks like. With that being said, that is the end of my guide. Hopefully I did include a lot of useful information for you that will be useful in killing Cerberus. The combination of attacks can be tricky to deal with, but stick at it because it is a rewarding and enjoyable boss. If you have any questions, please let me know in the comments and consider subscribing to my channel. Peace out guys, and I'll see you in the next one.